Hi, welcome to part 2 of the Advanced Book Searching tutorial series. Today I'm going to cover limiters and subject headings. So as you remember, we go to the library website and click on books. And this time I'm going to search for books on Idaho City. And this search yielded quite a few results, 387. If I look over on the left-hand side of my search box, you'll see that there are several ways that I can limit my search. The first one's author. Now this is kind of funny because we don't usually think of the United States or Boise, Idaho as an author. In this case, these are what are called corporate authors, and they're probably government documents. Right here we have an option for format, and we've already limited to book, so we're not finding videos and articles and so forth. If I wanted to, I could click on all formats to see that kind of material. We can also limit by year, and the year limit isn't so useful when you're doing a historical topic, but it can be really useful if you want something current. Here's the content limit. This one's pretty interesting because for my topic, I'm probably not interested in fiction, so I could click on nonfiction. And also biography might be really interesting for my topic. Thesis and dissertation can be an interesting option. Theses are what people write when they get a master's degree. Dissertations are what they write when they get a PhD. And those are interesting either if you're writing one because you want to see an example, or because they have long literature reviews, which means lists of references to other materials on the same topic. One thing to point out is that we often don't have theses and dissertations written by people who aren't at Boise State. So you would have to order those through Interlibrary Loan. Another limit is by audience. So we have juvenile, which means kids' books, and I'm going to click on non-juvenile because I don't want kids' books. We could also limit by language. So we only have 2 languages here, English and North American Indian, which is pretty interesting. And then we have topics. So here, history, government documents, engineering, sociology, and there are more if I want to click there. I think I'll click on history. So now I've got approximately 472, and that doesn't make any sense because I started off with 300 and something. Sometimes WorldCat Local is a little bit weird that way. We'll just have to ignore it for now. Let's say I really like this one, Idaho City Historic District Plan and Design Guide. That actually looks kind of interesting. So it was written in 1985. As you remember from the last tutorial, you can look here to see what floor it's on, whether it's checked out, and the call number. And what I want to point out to you too here is the More Like This link. So if I find some perfect items, I can see what the subject headings are. Here's Idaho City History, and here's City Planning, Idaho City, Idaho, Idaho City. If I click there, I see other items with similar topics. This one looks good, Foothills Plan, Policy, Land Use, and Implementation. But that's not just right for my topic, so I'm going to click the back button and look at some more. Another thing I can click on if I find a good one is the Similar Items link, which takes me to related subject headings. So these aren't the subject headings for this book, but they're related to this book. And here I have City Planning, Idaho City, and I find a bunch of books on this topic. Now as you can see, as I'm doing all this exploring, it's easy to get a little lost. So what I do is I just keep a notebook where I write down all the things I've tried and in what databases, all the different subject headings I've tried, what was good, what wasn't, and I really recommend that. So we've covered how to find items that are related to your topic and how to refine your search using limiters. If you have any questions about this, please visit the library reference desk. We'd love to help. Thank you.